This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Arrowhead Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cornhuskers about to kick it away and get this season started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Cincinnati's offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Motion from the wideout. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Going to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looking for space, it's Walker. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, the running back has it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Still looking, on the move. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
A good break there as the penalty gives them the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Walker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Caldwell. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Makes one man miss. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Bearcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Bonner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Markway. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. They give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Sorsby. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Parker. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Cornhuskers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break. Cincinnati is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Takes the handoff, it's Booth. Breaks the tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Tell you what, man, there's some problems that need to be solved by this offense. Another sack. That's 3 sacks on the day. We're still in the first half, but right now this defense pitching a shutout, and they look like they're playing with 13 guys.
The Huskers send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Royer. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. The Cornhuskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Caught near the sticks, it's Key. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Give to the running back. Picks up the 1st down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. He's got it. First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move, it's Booth. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska! A great catch and run for 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UAB is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to set up the screen. He's past the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fakes to grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Raiola. Quick strike complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
Catch in the middle. It's Parker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. He wants to throw it again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Caldwell. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw it Sorsby. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bonner. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The handoff to Johnson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
The Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Bring in the heat. Fires on the run. Reels it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll leave it with him. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 28 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
And I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. That's reeled in, it's Pryor. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bearcats will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Key. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Wide open downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Cornhuskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And it slips just inside that right upright. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Gets it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pryor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little room. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field.
Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The kick is on its way. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Makes the quick grab. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Hand off to the single back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He'll pull it down, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Oh, the attempt is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To the air, it's Sorsby. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Huskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Got a man. It's Key. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bearcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Sorsby. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Trying to get the corner. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Barney. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Keeps it on the draw. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Markway. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To throw, it's Raiola. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Power football with the run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The handoff to Johnson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.